It's your boy, J. Michael, with another V-I-D-E-O. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, dislike button, like button. I don't care how you feel, just keep it real, the Realionaire's way. Whoa, whoa. Alright, this video, I'm late on it, real late, but I'ma still speak on it anyway, about the lady who baby daddy came over with the Mickey D's and didn't bring the other kids Mickey D's. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all like probably two different scenarios. Okay? The hood dude way, the real dude way. Now let's get into it. Alright, first off, it's not his obligation to feed the other kids. He got one kid, that's his job, is to take care of his one kid. Where the other baby daddies at? Why she ain't on they top? You get what I'm saying? You can't get mad at that man because he bringing his child food and not the other kid's food. The lady, the proper thing and the ladylike would have been, do you mind or can you bring my other kids something if you got it or you don't mind? Don't go off on him talking about he a sorry dude, he's not a good dad, because he's a good dad. He's taking care of his responsibility, his child. Them ain't his kids. So you can't get mad at that man for doing what he's supposed to do for his seed. Now you should have just been like, I don't get my stamps until such and such, such and such. I'm not saying continue to feed my kids, but can you, look out for them this time? Please, I appreciate it. That's how you were supposed to come at him. Not filming him talking about, I'm finna expose you. I'm finna expose you. Everybody talking about you a good dad. You ain't no good dad. You're not a good mom. Because if you get, you got, what, you said 4 kids plus yourself, you get damn near $1,000 in stamps. So what you doing, selling some of your stamps to get your nails and your hair did? And an outfit for the club that week? Come on now, you got to think about them babies. Just like you want him to think about your other babies, you got to think about them babies. That's your job. Them stamps ain't for you to get your hair and nails did in an outfit. That's not, them stamps ain't for that. Them stamps is for them kids to eat. $1,000 worth of stamps, $500 should have lasted you damn near the whole month. You should at least had $200 or $300 worth of stamps left. If you managed your money right and managed the food right and bargain shop, you should have still had a good $300 or $400 worth of stamps left. You get what I'm saying? Now, that was the hood way. Some of y'all say it ain't, but some of y'all say it is. But a father's way, or a man that really love kids like I do, if that was me, I would have brought my child McDonald's, because I probably didn't know at the time. But the next time I brought my kids McDonald's, I wouldn't have brought McDonald's. I would have brought a bucket of chicken and been like, look, I'm not going to keep doing this, but here go a bucket of chicken, some sides, and I'll bring about 10 to 20 boxes of ramen noodles. And bought some hot dogs and some bologna. And some loaves of bread. I know she can get some loaves of bread. So I'd have been like, look, here goes some ramen noodles, here goes some hot dogs, here goes some bologna. This should last you until you get your stamps. But I'm not going to keep on bringing McDonald's and McDonald's for your kids. Now, I brought McDonald's one time for your kids. Now, this time I brought a bucket of chicken for your kids. See, when you do something like that, people had a tendency to think when you do it the one time or you do it the 2 times, it's your obligation now. They don't know how to be like, oh, I appreciate that. When you say no, now they are mad. Oh, how you gonna do that? Woo, woo, woo. Because they didn't got accustomed to you feeding their other kids. You get what I'm saying? People do that. Oh, shoot. He fed them one time. Shoot, I know every time he bring his kids to McDonald's, he gonna bring my other kids to McDonald's. Then that time he don't, now it's a war. Because she got accustomed. See, you don't never put yourself in a situation. You let them know from jump, look, I'm going to bring McDonald's this time. Next time I might bring a bucket of chicken, but that's going to be it. You better get yourself together or find those kids other fathers. Because I'm not going to keep bringing McDonald's and McDonald's for 4 kids. I done brought you ramen noodles, I done bought bologna, I done bought hot dogs. So you done got too comfortable now, so you think I'm supposed to take care of those kids like mine, and they're not mine. You want to give me the grief, you want to give me the headache, but where's the other kids' dads? Don't get mad at me because I'm being a good dad to my child, and the rest of them being deadbeat sausage faces. You get what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me because them other kids' dads being sometimey dads. Or layaway dads, or when it's convenient for them dads. I'm there for my child. I try to help when I can with your other kids, but don't try to get on my top. Because I'm not continuing to do that. Don't do that. Appreciate what I did for those kids. And thank me for that. Don't get on my top. You get what I'm saying? Don't get on my top. Women have to understand, when y'all lay down and have multiple baby daddies, you might have 1 or 2 good litters, well, a good stud out of them, that 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 baby daddies. You see what I'm saying? Then you might get where all of them deadbeats. Then you might get where's one good one and the rest deadbeats. But you can't fault that one that's trying to be a dad. You can't fault him. See, it always fall like that. The good dads, they get the grief. They get the headache. They get the rah, 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 rah. And the deadbeats, they get the love. They get the respect. They get the, I don't care, he wasn't going to do nothing anyway, so shoot, I ain't going to bug him. The one that's being a good dad, that's taking care of his responsibility, that's the one you shouldn't bug. That's the one you shouldn't bother. Because that man is stepping up and doing what he's supposed to do, with you or without you. Just because he's not with you, he's still taking care of his seed. You have some dudes, they not with you no more, they kick you to the curb along with their seed. You see what I'm saying? Come on now. So, them mothers out there that's mad because that dude don't want to be bothered with you and you using that kid as a pawn, or you ain't gonna see your kid then. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then those mothers out there that want to go out and they call their baby daddy, hey, can you watch your kid? But he just had the kid, but now something came up, now you want to go out, but he got something to do, and now you mad at him because he don't want to watch the kid? Because he already made plans because it was his weekend now. It was your weekend, but he already had them their weekend. But now you mad because he didn't want to take care of the child? I mean, come get the child. You can't get mad. Because he already probably had prior plans. Come on. Stop giving the dudes out there, the guys out there, the fathers out there, that's being a dad, that's stepping up, doing what they supposed to do. Stop giving them grief. Because you don't love him no more, because you hate him, because you got a bone to pick with him. Don't put the child in the middle with that. Don't do that. And for those mothers out there that be talking rah-rah, roo-roo, yee-yee, yah-ha, putting them seeds in them kids' head about their fathers, stop that. If he's not a good father, that kid gonna see as that kid get older. You ain't gotta plant that seed. You ain't gotta defer that baby away from that father. Don't make that child hate that father. Don't make that child choose between their mother and their father. Stop doing that. Come on. All men ain't bad. All fathers ain't bad. You do have some good fathers out there that want to be in their kid's life, that want to do what they supposed to do with their child, want to have fun with their child, take their child places, take their child shopping, go to their child games. You have fathers out there that want to do that. Come on now. Y'all got to keep it real, the realness way. You feel me? And then the women that got new men in their life. Don't let that man come in your house and make that child not be around their father. Don't let that man come in your house and be jealous of your kid's father and make that kid stop going over there because they trying to be a perfect family with your child. Again, I don't get in Darion and Cryer's business. That's his child. He's an active father. And again, like I said, now if I see his father do something that he's supposed to do and he's a father, I'm going to speak on that because I'm a father. You get what I'm saying? So y'all can't say, oh man, you do, ooh, you can't, you do this with Cry, you do this with Dad, y'all. Nah, player, I'm a father. So if I see that man ain't doing something that he's supposed to do for his child, I'm going to speak on it because I'm a father. You get what I'm saying? If I see something wrong, the father in me gonna speak on it. Because that's the father in me. And again, those women out there, stop letting them new men come in your life and try to dictate what's going on with that child, try to break up that child and their relationship with their father. Stop letting them men come in destroying the relationship with the father. If that man was being a father before that man came into life, let that man continue to be a father. And that go for the men out there that's with these new women that got kids. Stop trying to come in and be a bully. Stop coming in trying to be like, hey, he ain't coming over here, nah, he ain't doing none of that, nah, I ain't with that. It ain't even about the child. You jealous. That's what it is, pal. That's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Come on now. Millionaire's way. So again, mothers out there, you can't get mad because that man being a father to his child. You can't get mad. Now, if that man choose to provide for your other kids, thank that man. Appreciate that. Don't try to put that man on blast. Because at the end of the day, it makes you look like the fool, not him. Especially when you threw the food in the street. Wow. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Huh? Now that was real selfish. Because again, you could have made it do what it do with that one bag of food with them 4 kids. They might not been full, but they all ate. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if it was a prank or if it was real, that still didn't look good on your part. Trying to make that man look like he's a bad dad. So at the end of the day, mothers, appreciate the good fathers that's in your kid's life. Appreciate that. Mothers, Appreciate the father that got his kid and he decided to help your other kids. Appreciate that. Don't take advantage of that. Don't think that man supposed to continue to do that when that's not his obligation. His obligation is that one or that two, how many ever he got with you. That's his obligation. If he do for your other kids, that's a plus. That's a blessing. And appreciate that blessing. So appreciate the extra. Don't try to dog that man. Don't try to slander that man. Don't try to make that man look bad. Appreciate what that man do for those kids. His and yours. You get what I'm saying? I know I'm late on this video, but J. Michael had to get it out because a lot of people was asking me to speak on it. So I spoke on it. J. Michael out.